J. Welcome back to another video, and today I have a new roller coaster called Meltdown. Oh, here it is. Oh, that's odd. It's not letting me this is weird. The camera isn't working. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. I have a new roller coaster named Meltdown. This is Meltdown. It's pretty tall. Like, this is how tall it is. And as you see here, it's one of my most realistic roller coasters. I made it that way because I wanted to make a more realistic roller coaster. And yeah, you see it goes down here, makes that turn, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I'll start by showing off the stats and a little trick I used. First, you see here is a Meltdown car and the Meltdown track. For the Meltdown car, I actually just used the same track but for a different roller coaster because I wanted a different car for the track than the regular one. So instead of getting just the regular one, I made another coaster, made it the exact same way, right? And then yeah. So you see right here is actually the car. If I unfreeze it, you'll see the trick I'm using. I'm making all of this track is invisible. Every single part of it. See? Hold up. Sorry, I didn't mean to double click that like that. Okay, so you see right here, style settings, invisible. The whole coaster is invisible for this track, for the car, and the only thing that's not invisible is the car itself. And you can already see right here the track itself is a whole entire different thing because it's the thing that's invisible. If I freeze, you see there's no more track. Inside of the track is just, it seems like it's not even there in the first place. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And you see right here the station and the car are the only two things. And for the track, you can guess it's the whole entire actual track. See, the car and the station are still there, but all of this track is here, including also the supports right here. And the reason that is because since I just used the same coaster, and it shares the supports, it shares it. If you look really closely, it's kind of hard to get, but from the right angle, you'll be able to see the actual thing too. But it's really hard to get. See right here, that slender brown pole right there is the support inside the support because of it. And yeah, you see this is the whole actual track that's visible. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And it doesn't matter which one you look at, it's both going to have the same stats because yeah, they're both going to have the same stats. So the total track length is 3,063.11 meters. The length of the max height is 128. Is basically 128 meters. Minimum height basically just 2 meters. So yeah, it's pretty cool. No scripts. These are the colors. The train only has one. Mode is closed circuit. The style for the car is actually a Mac launch coaster, even though I will show you how this works too. So you see, you see all of the stats. Then if we go to track, freeze, you see same thing, same height, same everything. Well, the train is 0 because it doesn't need a train if there's already one. Closed circuit standard is the same, but this one is a rocket coaster. Because with a Mac launch coaster, you actually can't get this type of track right here. This track, which is a quadruple track, you can't get on a Mack launch coaster, which is why I wanted a Mack launch train to be on this track, but I couldn't really get that. So you see that's the reason why I did this instead. It's a pretty good way. There was only like one glitch support. I forgot which one it was, but there was a glitched support that you could see there's multiple of. It wasn't, I think it, and if we freeze it, you'll be able to see some of them extra. And like all of these are okay except for this one, because you can really see that one. Like you can see how this one kind of is messed up, which is weird that that one is the only one, but yeah. And this one. Okay, so maybe there's a few that are messed up, but still, you can't see it when you're going fast on the roller coaster. And yeah, so let's get into the actual coaster itself. I'm gonna mute this because it's really loud. Well, maybe not mute it. I'll just turn it down. Yeah, so this is a pretty tall roller coaster. It's pretty fast too. Yeah, so I'll show it in two different views. Well, yeah, I'll show it in two different views. And then, yeah, that'll be it. And we're so tall, actually, that you can hear the wind also. Alright, so that was the roller coaster in that view. It was pretty good. This is one of my more realistic ones. Like, I think that I did a pretty good job making this. It's pretty tall, as you can see here. The crest is has a wide crest. And actually, it's supposed to be a mix between two roller coasters that I both want to ride. I haven't been on either one of them, but I've seen a lot of videos and I've taken inspiration from those videos and made and I made this. If you want to know what those two roller coasters are, they are Intimidator 305 and Millennium Force. Millennium Force has a wide crest like this, while Intimidator 305 would have been more like this. It would have went kind of more straight down pretty quickly and then done that. But yeah, I couldn't make that. But the reason why I say that is because it has the bunny hills and airtime as Millennium Force, but then has like the wide turns as Intimidator 305. Because this turn, because actually after the first drop of Intimidator 305, it does have a wide turn a lot like this, and then it does also go into a bunny hill. So you see I took some inspiration from both roller coasters. This was in Millennium Force. I'm 80% sure I didn't see this in Intimidator 305, but could be wrong. Haven't wrote it yet. So yeah, I got that mainly from Millennium Force. I know that's on Millennium Force. And it just kind of, as you saw, do some bunny hills, does a quick transition on the turn, which I did like an Intimidator 305 as well, because Intimidator 305 has snappy transitions and the roller coaster. So I wanted to add a small section to that, just so I could. And yeah, that's mainly it. But I will show you the roller coaster in a different view, and then that'll be the end of the video. Also, if you're wondering, this is basically, to me, like cinematic view. Well, unlike other cinematic views, you kind of actually have to do it manually. Get some nice shots from the side. And we're going to pause it right before the drop, just so you can see how that looks like. Because it looks pretty cool when you pause it right before the drop. Right there. Boom. It looks really good. Like I'm gonna show you a view of that. It looks really cool, and like, cause you can, especially if you look at it from this view, it's really cool. You see, like over here, it's just about to like, cause from this view, it looks like it's all up in the clouds, and then you just are dropping very far from the sky. And I just found the thumbnail to this video. All right. Let us get back into the video. All right. So that was my roller coaster meltdown. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment. I'll catch you all next time. Peace.